Hey guys, I'm gonna make some meatballs. I was gonna make some Italian meatballs, but then I was like, I kind of wanted to go with some butter potatoes, so I switched and I'm gonna make some meatballs, but I'm just gonna make some meatballs with gravy. So let's get over here and I'll show you our ingredients. Okay, guys, right here I have some breadcrumbs. This is about a cup of breadcrumbs. Right here I have 2 pounds of ground turkey. You can use any ground meat. Traditionally you use beef and a pork mixture, so I'm going to use the turkey. So you can still use the beef and pork mixture, but I do have a little bit of grapeseed oil. You can use grapeseed oil or olive oil to put a little bit of fat into that. Okay, I have some milk, and the milk I'm going to pour over the breadcrumbs to moisten it up a little bit, and this is going to keep your meatballs, you know, kind of moist. This is 1 onion. It's like a medium onion I chopped up. This right here is some Parmesan. You can leave the cheese out if you're lactose intolerant or you just don't like the cheese. I was originally going to make the Italian meatballs. That's why I have the Parmesan, but I'm still going to throw them in there. I got 2 eggs, and right over there I have some stock. That's some chicken stock. You can use any stock you like. You can use veggie stock, beef stock, whatever stock you like. This, like I said, is the grapeseed oil. This is some Worcestershire sauce. It's about 1.5 tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of garlic. Right here is some flour. I'm using the Wondra. You can use any flour you like. That seems to mix well, so that's why I'm using that. This is some Pajama Mama spice. You can use just some seasoning salt and garlic salt. This is some black pepper, and I needed some fresh parsley. Did not have any, so I got 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. Those will work just fine. And then right here, anybody remember this? This is the Lipton onion soup mix. This has a lot of flavor in there. I'm gonna throw this into my meatballs so I don't have to do a lot of chopping, okay? Because this right here is going to be for my gravy. I'm not even going to put this in my meatballs. And I'm going to put it in the mixer, and we're going to see how that do. Okay, guys, I already put the 2 pounds of turkey in the mixer. I'm going to add the Parmesan and the Worcestershire, parsley, the oil. That's the grapeseed oil. And I put the, I let it soak. I put the milk in this, these breadcrumbs, and I'm going to add that in there. And I did spray the paddle with a little non-stick spray. I don't have to do that. I just did that to see if it works better. And I'm going to add this garlic in here. And then we have 2 eggs going in there. And then also, I'm going to add half of the seasoning. Be careful because, and half the pepper. Be careful because I'm going to add the rest of it to the gravy. Because this Lipton soup mix has some salt in it also. So let's bring this up. And just mix it up. Actually, let me let you guys see it for a minute. It's mixing. I figure, hell, I pay a lot of money for these mixers, so I might as well use it for more than bacon. Okay, guys, I've already formed some into meatballs. And what you're going to find is if you're using turkey, it's a little bit softer. So I do wet my hands. So all I did was wet my hands with a little water. And it's so it doesn't stick as much. And I use a ice cream scoop. And use whatever ice cream scoop, what size you want. I like mine to be about a golf ball size. Now I am going to cook these on top of the stove, but you can actually put them in the oven if you like it 350 for about 30-40 minutes. So let me get the pan. Okay, guys, I put about 1 tablespoon of grapeseed oil in the pan. And you're just going to brown your meatballs on all sides. Don't crowd the pan. If you need to cook it in a couple batches, go ahead, because you don't want to steam it. You want to brown it. Okay, I got about half of the meatballs in the pan. So I'm going to brown these both on both sides, and then I'm going to put the other batch in. Okay, all the meatballs are cooked. So now I'm going to make the gravy. And there's not a lot of residual oil because they are turkey, so I got about probably a tablespoon. I'm going to add like maybe one more tablespoon in there. And then add the onions. So I'm going to saute this for a bit, a couple minutes. Okay, you just want to cook them till they're softened. Then I'm going to add this flour and cook that flour taste off for about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, I have my stove set about a medium, a little bit over medium high. Well, it's medium high, but not, you know, quite too high. More towards medium. So if you want your gravy a little darker, you can cook a little longer. I'd probably cook about 5 minutes. So I'm going to add this stock. Add half of it. I didn't put the seasoning in yet because that stock is also salty. So bring it to a boil because you never know how thick your gravy is going to be until it boils. Okay, it's been boiling about 5 minutes. I did add the rest of that chicken stock in there. So I'm going to add my meatballs in here now. And then let that simmer. Because the meatballs are done. You just want to kind of get that flavor into the gravy. Okay, I tasted it. It didn't really need any seasoning. Maybe a little black pepper. And I'm going to throw some more parsley on there. And this is how thick the gravy is. If you want the gravy thinner, add a little more broth or some water. If you want it thicker, just make a slurry. A little water and some flour or some cornstarch. But that's pretty much perfect right there. So I'm going to plate this up so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, I made some butter potatoes and some greens. There you go, guys. That is your meatballs and gravy. Basically, it's like a hamburger steak, but just smaller. So let me try this for you guys. Give you a closer look. And I made butter potatoes. Oh, they're tender. And some collard and kale greens mixed together. Very good flavor. This would be good with mashed potatoes, rice. So you guys try this recipe, and you guys have a great day.